guys, this is Yvonne Rose, and I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial on how I make my sofrito. Yeah, I use my sofrito for a lot of my dishes, my Spanish style dishes especially, soups, stews, beans, rice, ground beef, you name it. I'm usually putting a couple of spoonfuls of this in it. So here we go. First thing I usually use is ajis dulces. They're a sweet pepper. Sometimes they have greens in them, but yeah, you can get a small bag of them with about anywhere from 6 to 8 of them. I chop them up, and they are sweet. There is another pepper that looks very, very similar. You have to be careful. They're not so sweet. They're very spicy. They're Jamaican peppers. So yeah, just make sure that you're getting ajis dulces and not Jamaican spicy peppers. The next thing that I use is 2 bushels of cilantro. Now, most people use 1. I like 2. I like my cilantro, so I usually use about 2 bushels. And there's that. The next thing that I use is another thing called cilantro. Now, I just had a conversation with my mom. They're also known as recao. You can use about anywhere from 4. I tend to use a little bit more. I tend to use a lot more than normal. I like my food overly flavorful. So yeah, I use about 10. But you can use anywhere from like 4 to 10. The next thing that I use is a pepper called cubanelle, or Italian pepper. Yeah, I had to learn that one the hard way. But yes, that's the cubanelle peppers right there. And then next would be my red bell pepper. Medium size, chop it up. That's what gives it the red coloring and really good flavor. Next, some people don't, but I like to put a green pepper in there. I'm just a green pepper girl, so I throw in a green pepper, medium size as well, and I put that in my sofrito as well. Next up, we have a medium size Spanish onion. Chop it up. It doesn't have to be too small. You're gonna throw it into your food processor, so yeah. Lastly, I use anywhere from 18 to 20, 25 garlic cloves. I like garlic, so I tend to put a little bit more. Again, like I said, I like a lot of flavor in my food, so I use a little bit more than normal. But yeah, you do that. And that's pretty much everything I put in my sofrito. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Some people put tomatoes. I prefer not to. You can if you want to. I have in the past. But I use this for so many different dishes that some dishes don't call for tomatoes. So I tend not to put them in unless I know I'm gonna need them. So yeah, you can put tomatoes in it. You can also add salt. I, again, do not put salt because I like to flavor my food as I go. And having salt in my sofrito, it's just gonna change how I'm used to cooking, and you'll see how I cook in the future when I start making the YouTube videos. So yeah, no salt for me. I do add some olive oil into the food processor. Now this is basically just to get everything going. I don't put too much. I just drizzle it around just to moisten my machine and make sure that everything will get nice and pureed. After you're done doing all of this, throw it into your food processor, process it. And when you get a liquidy consistency, thick liquidy consistency, you're done. So yeah, I usually make this, and I'll take and put it in 2 different Tupperwares. One I freeze, the other one I just keep in my fridge so I can grab a couple of spoonfuls whenever I need it, or I give some out. But yeah, I tend to freeze half of it because you don't want it to go bad on you, and you can just, when you're done with your first one, just pop out the other one, let it defrost in the fridge, and then you're good to go. All right, guys, so that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video. There will be more to come. This was just a quick tutorial on how Rose makes her sofrito. Have a good day.